We're going to cover the leg drag position here, how to stabilize the leg drag. Okay, so there's a lot of ways you guys can hold position. Okay, for now, I just want to focus on just like a traditional leg drag. Okay, so I want to be like kind of like posture like this, like a knee cup posture with my knee pointing really low. Okay, I kind of want to avoid it now with both knees on the ground. Okay, we're gonna start here. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start here where my knee. Okay, what's my goal here? My goal is to keep his shoulders flat, and I want to keep his knees pointing this way. So you can kind of see it, it's an L shape. So anytime I can get him into an L shape configuration, I want to be really be able to hold his leg drag really strong. Okay, so with that said here, my left knee here is going to be blocking the hip on this side with my knee on the mat. Why? Because if he tries to like move his hips out this way, I'm blocking the hip on this side. Okay. Now my other leg here is going to be, my shin's going to be hooking underneath his hamstring and his kneecap. Right? Because when I do this here, you can see that Sam's foot is off the mat here. He needs his toes on the mat to do a shrimp and start bringing his right knee to my chest to block me from the guard. So if I do a good job of here, keeping his foot here off the mat here, and keep my leg here kind of straight, I kind of slow him down from using his toes, right? And also, I have to keep this knee really low. And if I begin to open up here, he can possibly use his hook to hook me. He can use the other leg to hook me too, like the top leg to kind of hook. And start to use like a butterfly guard to lift me, to recover the guard, or maybe to pull me 50-50, right? I don't want to be stuck in those type of guards, especially the 50-50. Okay, so my leg here is preventing the hooks from hooking my leg to pull me back to those type of guard. Okay, now my next goal here is to hold the collar. Okay, and keep my elbow really close to my knee here. All right, because why? When I do this here, you can see that I trap the top knee. Right, he can't extract that knee to hook me. If my elbow's really open, of course, he can bring his knee in and start pushing me away and start recovering the guard. Okay, so sometimes I can go elbow to knee to trap. Sometimes I'm not able to go elbow to knee, so I go like elbow to top of his legs. So when he tries to open his knees back this way, he can't open his knees. Right, so I keep his leg locked in. Okay, so my collar grip here is kind of like mid grip. I don't like grabbing really high here. I don't like grabbing really low. I want it nice in the middle where I can track his legs with my elbow or elbow to my knee. Okay, if I grab too high, you can see that I open more space here. Right, he can move his knee. Right, so elbow midway, lock my elbow to my knee, and I trap the top leg. All right, now my head position here. Okay, my head position wants to be next to his head like this. Okay, sometimes we wanna keep our head here on his chest. All right, or sometimes we find ourselves our head here. But the problem here is you can see his hand, his elbow is below his shoulders. He can start to bench press me off of here and start to bring the knee in. All right, or he'll bench press me, he'll build to his elbow here and start creating a lot of separation here. Okay, but when I'm here on top, for him to bench press me, we can see that his elbow goes above the shoulder line. So it's much harder to press me off here. Okay, so head next to his head. Okay, I'm using the back of my head to keep his face looking the other way. Okay, and I'm always pulling the collar here or elbows to my knee. Okay, so I'm gonna be here really heavy, like tripod motion, leaning pressure forward, and keeping pressure here. Okay, now my other hand. Sorry, around this way. Keep going. My other hand is going to be reaching on the belt grip, thumb inside, or thumb inside the pants grip. Okay, so that way when he shrimps like into me, I use his grip to pull up. All right, so then I take his weight off, take his hips off the ground. So look, if his hips on the ground and Sam begins to shrimp into me, you can see that his top leg faces me, and now his hips is on the other side. Okay, now look with this grip here, right? I have a thumb in grip. Okay, for now I just have two grips here to show you guys. Now look, if he tries to shrimp, look, I take his hips off the mat. it makes it hard for him to shrimp into me and bring that knee in front of me. All right, so maybe like my hand is down on the pants grip. Now he tries to shrimp. Like I pull up. All right, so I stop the shrimp. All right, the other hand, the other collar. When he pushes me, I pull the collar. Like I'm trying to pull myself into him. So when he starts to bench press me off, or he tries to build to his elbow, I'm always pulling the collar. If he's trying to shrimp, I pull up on the pants grip. He can't do one or the other at the same time. He can't do both at the same time. He has to choose either shrimp or to push away. Okay, so with that said, here I'm in a nice leg drag here, right? I'm in a really strong tripod position, thumb inside the pants grip, right hand the collar, okay? And also, look, my shoulder is going to try to pin his pec to the mat. So same side shoulder, same side pec. So if same on his side here, I need to kind of like maneuver my shoulder in front of his pec, and then I drive my shoulder into his pec and keep him flat. There's a lot of pressure here. So now when Sam tries to turn to his side, he can't turn, right? If he's flat, he can't build to his left elbow to escape. So, right, he wants to go here and up to his elbow, right? I want to use my shoulder to flatten him out so he can't escape. So that's what my goal is in the leg drag position. All right, so with other grips, thumb inside the pants grip, hand the collar, nice knee cut posture, shoulder to his pec, head to his head, okay, and pull the collar. I'm really happy here. Right? Anytime that he's trying to shrimp away, I always walk towards the leg drag. And keep walking, keep walking. You can kind of see that we're going to be in the circle here. And I'm in the same spot. All right? Also, look, when I'm in a leg drag here, I don't reach for the back of the collar here. Okay, why? Because because I'm too far here, right? If I'm here, like more like next to his belt line, then now I start reaching the collar here, I feel a little better to hold. Okay, if I reach for the collar at the leg drag here, I feel like I lose the position like most of the time because he can build to his elbow too. All right, and I don't really get to control the hips here. I'm too low for side control. Okay, so again, from maybe from this position here. Okay, all right. Typically, how it works is I drag the leg somehow. All right, I drop down to the collar grip. All right, maintain the leg grip. I drop down, head down, and then now once my head drops down, and then I need to use my shoulder to flatten him out, and head down, and now my hand would now let go of the pants grip, and I start to shift to the belt grip. I switch to the hip grip, and I'm maintaining here. Tripod, really heavy, okay, driving forward, and I keep my partner flat as possible. Okay, so from this other angle, okay, I'm here, and I drag same as like across. One, I step in. Look, when I step in, look, you can kind of see that I step right behind his hamstring, and I drop my knee here, right in the perfect leg drag position. Right, my pants grip is still holding. My right hand will automatically go to his collar right away as fast as possible once I drop down, right? Or even as I'm coming down, I'm grabbing the collar. Head down, shoulder to his pec, heavy. Look, I pinch my knees together. I'm always locking my knees together here. Use my feet, both feet to drive forward. And now once I'm here, I can now let go of the pants grip. Once I close the space up, I can let go, start reaching for the belt grip, and start to close my elbows here and start to maintain a leg drag. All right, and then now from here, I can start to slowly move to side control. Okay, so one last time here on this side. All right, so I already dragged the leg across at the pants grip. Shove his leg here, hand to the collar, pull, shoulder to his shoulder, head down. Okay, now from here, once I close the space up here again, right, we're gonna let go of the pants grip, and we're gonna control the hips. All right, staying really heavy, keeping his shoulders flat, not letting him build up to his elbow here. All right, not letting him shrimp away from me. All right, so anytime I feel he's shrimping, like I close the space by walking. Okay, so I'm focused on all those details to maintain a leg drag. All right, I tell the students all the time, like dragging the leg across the body is the easiest part. Maintaining the leg drag and closing the space and maintaining it and controlling your partner on bottom is the hardest part of the technique. But if you guys can do, if you guys can maintain a leg drag, you can use that for many passes that you guys do, and then you have a higher success rate to maintain the pass and to pass the guard. Okay.